I'm a stiff boy.
That's what she said.
And I know that yoga, meditating, and reading 4 non-fiction books all before 5 AM would be good for me. But I just don't know if I've got the willpower to do it. So let's see if I can trick my brain by playing yoga and mobility games and if it has any real effect on my flexibility. But first, here's my stats. Nice, but not those. I'm 6'1", 77 kgs, and 31 years old. And with the sit and reach test, I can just touch my pinky. Next up was the side splits, only 145 cm and very, very painful. And finally, the old hand over shoulder test. And on the left side, I can link the middle fingers, but on my right shoulder, it was doomed, at least a hand away. So let's see if we can fix this. The first game I played is Yoga Master. This game uses your webcam to detect your position and give you a score based on how well you perform each action. I like that you could also set how long you want to hold each pose and even build out your own sequence. Now, the 2 biggest issues were that it wasn't very good at detecting anything on the floor, and between each movement it always brought you back to the starting position, which was kind of annoying. But I managed to complete the first 10 days here and averaged about 15 minutes per day. Will I ever play this game, and would I recommend buying it? Probably not. Now for one of the more famous fitness games out there, we have Ring Fit. It's an add-on to the Nintendo Switch, and I was shocked at how well it works. They have a few different ways to play it. Adventure mode, which is just a combination of jogging, strength, abs, and yoga movements. And I did this for the first few days, but running on the spot started to upset my knees, so I instead started to focus on the yoga arcade mode. I was really impressed with how well it tracked your movements, and the gamification was really, really well done. But will I play this game, and would I recommend it? Still probably not, but it is significantly better than the first option, and if you're doing it for general fitness, then I think it's pretty damn solid. And then finally, we could strap on the headset, and now looking for yoga in VR was actually pretty difficult. There are a few abandoned games on Steam from 2018, Pico has nothing, and YouTube has a 360 bikini yoga, but I'm still not convinced if this is actually used for yoga or more of a forearm workout. But luckily the App Lab came in clutch and had some interesting options, and I decided to download VR Yoga, which seemed to tick all boxes. I love the mixed reality support, and this means that you could stand behind the mat and see the pose from the instructor and then really step into it. It also worked incredibly well doing this in front of a mirror. I think there definitely are some improvements. First, it wasn't actually tracking or scoring your accuracy, and maybe as we get better tracking options in the future they'll add this. And there's also only 4 difficulty options with a set routine, so no customization. But will I ever play this game, and do I recommend it? Absolutely I do. Now I finished my last 10 days here, and then it was time to test again. With the sit and reach test, I went from just my pinky to the whole palm, which was around 15 centimeters gained. Next up was the side split, which went from 145 to 164 cms. So 19 more centimeters, but still just as painful. And finally, the hands over the shoulder. I could definitely link a lot tighter on my left shoulder, but I definitely got the most gain from my right shoulder that went from being a hand away to touching in just 30 days. Now I actually finished this challenge almost a month ago today, and I'm proud to say that I'm still doing yoga. I mostly do a combination of VR and real yoga in real life, like outside with other humans. But honestly, I was just taken back by how much better I felt. So now I go to a group class or just do it by myself in the park once or twice a week. And if you want to see something else cool you can do in VR, how about learning a language which you can watch right here?